Starry Night exhibition by Culture Spaces. On 2019, Culture Spaces brought Vincent van Gogh's paintings to life. The brilliant team turned an exhibition space into living paintings that made it feel as though visitors were physically tapping into the painting itself in order to propose a new, emotional, and dynamic approach to art. To bring these pieces to new heights, artistic director Gianfranco Iannuzzi opted to outfit this space with 140 state-of-the-art laser video projectors. Music wafting from 50 speakers also set the mood of the space, culminating in a fully immersed, sensorial, musical, and aesthetic experience for art lovers of all ages. The original art of Starry Night is an oil-on-canvas painting by the Dutch post-impressionist painter Vincent van Gogh, painted in June 1889. It depicts the view from the east-facing window of his asylum room at Saint-Remy de Provence just before sunrise, with the addition of an imaginary village. Now let's follow Martin Heidegger's philosophy about technology. The questioning concerning technology of Starry Night living painting by Culture Spaces. Let's talk about the questioning first. Though the art itself is by chance not a technology, the essence of something and the underlying questioning of Martin Heidegger's philosophy can be applied. Now, we're going to question the work of art exhibited by Culture Spaces. Technological relationship. The art alone is like a technology. It is meant to an end that is a human activity. The things that we can call as technology here are the components used to bring the art into existence. The 140 state-of-the-art laser video projectors and the 50 speakers are technological devices. Without these parts, will the exhibited art will come into creation as what Culture Spaces want it to be? Probably not. Thus, indirectly, but with supposed sense, the artwork itself can be considered as technology since it is created by technological tools with its technological components that made it live. Essence. The essence of the artwork is what the artwork is. In simple terms, its essence depends on its causality, poiesis, and aletheia. Causality. Culture Spaces made this exhibit for the reasons that they want to propose a new, emotional, and dynamic approach to art by giving people the chance to be inside of the specific arts painted by famous artists. The four causality. First, causa materialis. All of the materials that made the art were not mentioned, yet the most notable materials used were A. 140 state-of-the-art laser video projectors, B. 50 speakers, and letter C. Walls. It is unspecified, but it can reflect the light from the projectors. Second, causa formalis. The form is shaped accordingly to fit the room. It is most likely to be a cube or any sort of prism that has a space inside for people. Third, causa finalis. Taking into account the purpose, proposing a new, emotional, and dynamic approach to art. And lastly, causa efficiens. Director Gianfranco Iannuzzi and his team from Culture Spaces along with the producers and manufacturers of the technologicals used. More precisely, causa efficiens takes all the three causality mentioned before in order to bring its own to function, for which the creators have pondered and done the three aforementioned. Oasis, bringing this work of art exhibition from nothingness into existence. Hence, the four causality, namely causa materialis, causa formalis, causa finalis, and causa efficiens, are what makes poiesis work, bringing forth the existence of the art from inexistence. As long as the four causality are done, poiesis will go through and fulfills aletheia. Aletheia, revealing of the art. The revealing of this art not just means to the moment of Culture Spaces accepts visitors for the art to be viewed, but there is more to it. Aletheia starts at the very start, even before poiesis, even before the causality. The revealing already begun since the moment this idea came to the mind of creators. He then plans the way, taking note of the furtherance like the causes and goals. Revealing is at peak when it is literally and practically shown to the audience. Yet revealing ends as the artwork ends, as in no trace of its existence can still be seen. Now, let's move on to its modern technological relationship. Obviously, this artwork is of modern, made from modern technology and is high-tech in manner. There already exists an original art and the mode of revealing was derived from it. Specifically, from the original painting of Van Gogh of the Starry Night, Culture Spaces challenged to force themselves in order to extract something anew. That's how this exhibit happens. Let me explain more. Revealing. The same as the revealing of the technology before, the revealing in modern technology also starts at the beginning, where the character of setting upon inserts to be considered and to be challenged. Example, an idea strikes the mind, proceeds to planning, then procedures until done, and framed towards the end of it. For a better view and understanding, here is the method which is also the challenging force, blocking. This is the time when the creators of the Starry Night artwork exhibition thought of the idea of challenging forth the artwork of Van Gogh and turning it into a modern artwork style where people can enter while proposing a new, emotional, and dynamic approach. Thus, this is somewhat the part where the blueprint is made. Transforming. This is the actual part when the plan is to be executed. All the works happen here, from the smallest to largest tasks until it's done. It includes preparing the atelier, making the projectors and speakers, buying all the necessary stuffs, and more. Storing. After the artwork is done, it is stored still for the day of it to be revealed to the people. Distributing. The time when the information about the creation of the artwork is shared to the people. The purpose of this is to encourage possible audiences to spectate the exhibition. The culture spaces will use any means like billboards or social media to distribute the notion. Switching. This is the actual time of showing the artwork, letting the people engage inside the exhibition. Letting thy people experience the feeling of being inside a portrait. This is the time when revealing is at the climax, the moment for another challenges to occur and framing to arouse. Challenging force. The above previous methods of revealing are actually considered as challenging force. Yet truth be told, other type of challenges can also be experienced whether expected or unexpected. For example, malfunctioning of one of the projectors or a natural calamity happens like earthquake. In framing. The most notable in framing visible is that the beauty and aesthetic of the artwork exhibition might be too much alluring and relaxing. By such, spectators will be drawn by its beauty and will resort to a long time spent on sightseeing, much result to loss of personal work productivity. Essence. As the artwork meets its purpose and in framing, its essence lives.